Today, 14 Terraria professionals will take on the Calamity mod without communicating. Here's how it works. I will start the world and character and I'm allowed 3 hours to do whatever I want. Then I'll send the files off to the next YouTuber, so they'll have the exact same character and world to spend 3 of their own hours with. None of us are able to communicate with each other in any way. There is one stipulation, however. We have a mix of Calamity pros and novices. So we're doing expert death mode, which is not nearly as difficult as it can be. For this reason, each creator can only kill 3 bosses during their time, as well as any other bosses that might have been missed by the ones before them. At the end, the world will be handed back to me, where I and a special guest will have to face the ultimate super boss to beat the game. Upon joining the world, I get a nice starting bag that definitely jump starts the early game. My goals are simple: get max health, good armor, a good weapon, mobility accessories, build a house, and prepare a garden and storage system. Now you might be wondering if we have any quality of life mods. Well, because I know the Calamity pros in this collaboration would steamroll the game if those were enabled, we don't. Only magic storage is enabled, which means potions have to actually be crafted rather than purchased from something like the Alchemist NPC mod, and gear like these climbing claws actually have to be found in the world. I guess actually Calamity adds crafting recipes for accessories like the aglet, but whatever, I stand by what I said. I built a larger house and it occurs to me that I don't actually need to make much of a storage system at all. With magic storage, I just need to get the system started and then the mod will take care of the whole sorting thing on its own. Until then though, I'll at least put down a few chests that can be used in the interim. So I journey onwards and find a spear in a chest, as well as this conspicuous hole in the ground. Deep below is a shrine containing an okay accessory, but I have no room to complain considering how early in the game we are. Anything is better than nothing. I come across some really interesting terrain that beckons me to explore further. Ah, a step stool. Only the most worthy of Terraria players can utilize such a splendid accessory. And a blowpipe. The Terrarians of legend used to use these bad boys to slay even the most powerful of foe. On to the things that are actually helpful. A minecart track rolls right into the underground jungle. There's all this ore I can mine, and I'm sure there are other things too, I just couldn't find them anywhere. home, and at this point I'm not sure I'll find any of the materials needed to even make magic storage, let alone gear up enough for a boss fight. So I figured I'd set up a temporary regular chest storage system like I had initially planned, just so there's some sort of rhyme or reason to what I have until I can actually get the storage I want. I also built 2 more houses before realizing I had forgotten to enable death mode this entire time. Oops. I'm an hour in at this point, and I would have thought I'd have accomplished something. So, guess I have a hook, but my spirits are not broken yet. There's another treasure chest, and after finding so much useless loot, I figured I was due for some good luck. An extractinator! Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? I can't even find life crystals! There's nothing! Ugh. I was able to craft silver armor at the very least, but I'm so desperate, so I drink another teleportation potion and find myself in the jungle. You know what? This could work. Just grab the supplies needed for a blade of grass, loots all of the... Are you kidding me right now? What? The world finally showed me mercy, granting me a pair of Hermes boots that will do quite nicely and Are you kidding me? But most importantly, there are plenty of mobs to farm and even a few life crystals. At long last, I was being helpful to the cause. I couldn't stick around as long as I'd have liked. No matter, the Eye of Cthulhu is coming, so I rushed to set up this poor excuse for an arena, and with my mediocre weapons, I tried to fend off this eyeball whose pattern I am wholly unfamiliar with and died in no time at all. Maybe I won't be able to kill a single boss after all. I'll just have to make sure that things are set up for those who will follow me and allow them to kill the bosses. If I can be prepared to the extent that the next person goes straight into boss killing, then I'll have done my job. So I continued the elevator straight into the glowing mushroom that granted me the long-awaited cloud in a bottle. There's also a few more life crystals to get my health just that much closer to max, but I've come this far, so elevator must be completed. Another mace? Are you serious? So I transitioned everything into magic storage and crafted golden armors, as well as a horseshoe, since Calamity lets you craft horseshoes. Still don't have a single good weapon though. Calamity adds enchanted sword shrines on the asteroids in space. Did I find one? No, but I did come across all the Sky Islands with the Star Fury, Shiny Red Balloon, and Celestial Magnet. With the last little chunk of my time, I set up a garden in hopes that the others will actually use it. I guess in the end, I did actually check every item off of the list, except for maybe having a good weapon. The Star Fury is fine though. Mission accomplished. Wish I could have done more, but my terrible chest loot really slowed me down. On to you, CJ.
Hey guys, what's up? It's CJ Deathbite. You may know me from hits such as Terraria, but I update after every boss, and top 5 Minecraft songs / parodies 2014 HD. Me being the Calamity Master I am, I decided to join in and help get this run off to a great start. But there's one thing I haven't done, and I haven't played Calamity as Summoner, and everyone knows that Summoner is the best class in the game. Going into this world, I had one goal in mind, and that is to make our character a Summoner. I then feel an evil presence watching me, so bar statueless, I head home, set up a small arena for the Eye of Cthulhu, and get to work. The Eye of Cthulhu is pretty easy. I did manage to find a Featherfall potion, which at least makes this possible. We do have Hermes boots and a grappling hook, so that's all I really need. And apparently in Calamity now, the Eye of Cthulhu shoots these blood streams. I don't understand. Are they coming out of its pupil or what? I'm a bit confused. I do have an endurance potion as well, but no iron skin. I just keep using the Featherfall potion, boosting off of my grappling hooks. The Eye of Cthulhu chases me, but I hit it pretty hard. I pop my rage, which allows me to do some extra damage. With the Eye of Cthulhu at second phase, it is a bit scarier. It's dashing at me like crazy. I do only have 50 heals, which is kind of cringe. Pop my rage again. It's now getting very low. I have plenty of time in the night, and I'm not too weak. But towards the end, I start to get comboed. I'm getting pretty low, but I end up killing it with only like 50 health left. Now with the Eye of Cthulhu defeated, I headed back into the underground desert, and I finally found a bar statue. That extra 5 defense will do wonders, especially with defense damage. I love Calamity. I then went over to the corruption and smashed some orbs, and then I used the desert medallion in the desert to spawn the desert scourge. Now this should be fine. I actually used jester arrows to pierce through his long body, which was kind of shredding it. They completely reworked this boss. Last time I played Calamity, it looked completely different, and these desert nuisances were a part of the fight instead of being a whole section of the fight, but it was no problem. They died real quick. I kept pummeling the desert scourge, utilizing the Featherfall potion more, and just like that, the desert scourge has been defeated. I got a Baronade bow from the desert scourge and a little summon, and then the goblins invaded, which this isn't anything special. Murdering entire populaces is what I do best. I then found out with this zoom mod, I can just zoom out completely. It's a little ridiculous, and funnily enough, it actually worked pretty well at finding the Goblin Tinkerer. I wouldn't have seen that otherwise. And now I want to fight Crabulon. The main problem with Crabulon is it's fought in the underground glowing mushroom biomes, which are pretty annoying to make space on. I was pretty cramped for this fight. I do have like 40 defense though, but even that wasn't enough. Eventually I got Crabulon to about quarter health, but the lack of space just got to me, and I fell to Crabulon. So I opened it up a bunch more, summoned him again, and this time the space really helped. Crabulon actually couldn't really jump to my platform most of the time, so I really mostly had to worry about the projectiles. I got really low at one point, under 20 health, but with some gamer moves, I stayed alive. I got a heal pot off, ate some hearts, kept pummeling Crabulon. This boss fight is like a bullet hell. It's actually pretty dang hard, but just like that, Crabulon has been defeated, and we are now 3 bosses down. Now I was told that I could only do 3 bosses. I kind of forgot about that, and I moved right on to the Eater of Worlds. I broke the last orb and summoned him in, and that was kind of a mistake. I didn't open up an arena at all. I was kind of rushing for time considering I only get 3 hours on this, but that ended up being my downfall. So I bombed the area to open it up a bunch more, and then spawned him again. I actually got a Valthorn, which really wasn't doing that much damage to it, so I switched back to my gold bow with jester arrows. This Eater of Worlds isn't much different from vanilla, although it does seem that piercing is not as good. I think it does less damage per pierce. Eventually, the Eater of Worlds is split into a bunch of different parts. I did run out of jester arrows, so that has made it a bit harder, but I'm at full health. It starts shooting shadow flames, which is kind of crazy. The shadow flame hurts a lot, but pretty soon the Eater of Worlds is down to its last segment, and I kill it with ease. Now that we've defeated the Eater of Worlds, I can initiate Protocol Summoner. I dug straight down until I got to hell, then I mined a bunch of hellstone, and I went to the edge of hell to get some ashwood. I also picked up the Muramasa, which does a whopping 2,400 damage. I don't know how this is allowed early game. It's crazy. I'm just not going to use it for now. It seems a bit powerful. But with some obsidian I made some obsidian armor, and I made a cinder blossom staff. That puts a little fireball above my head, which counts as 1 summon. I can't get any more of them, so I made an imp staff. I then went to the jungle and made refuge in some underground abandoned jungle houses. This is gonna be my jungle pylon, so I can go straight into the underground jungle. Then I accidentally summoned the queen bee with my Star Fury. Now this wasn't gonna happen. I'm not beating this boss right now. I died instantly. I then made a couple desert houses. I then got a gray Zappinator from the traveling merchant. And now with my Snapthorn and my summons, I used my magic conch to go to the left ocean, dug straight down to find the Shimmer. I made some underground houses at the Shimmer and then reforged some accessories. And now I'm running really low on time and I want to fight the Hive Mind. So I quickly buff up, spawn the Hive Mind. I haven't fought this boss much at all, so I'm not really used to its patterns, but hopefully we can do something. My Snapthorn with my summons is doing a good amount of damage. I do get adrenaline up, so not too bad, and that shaves a bunch of his health off. But I will say the rain attack is deadly. It's getting super low now. The Hive Mind's down to under 500 health and I die. It was so close to dying. So I had to go back to the jungle to fish for some variegated lobfish. I'm so pressed for time now. I have like 10 minutes left. I quickly summon it again, get to work. It's down pretty low and I die again with it down to 700 health. So I only have time for one more attempt. If I don't beat it this time, then it's over. But I can't go home a failure. I can't walk away knowing that I failed my ancestors. I will prove to everyone that Summoner is the best class. I will prove to everyone and pave way for the next in line. I will not succumb to the Hive Mind. I will not become a peasant of the enemy. And just like that, with no time to spare, the Hive Mind has been defeated and I am not a little baby boy. No, goo goo gaga. I am the greatest there ever was. Alright, on to the next person, I guess, or whatever. Bye.
What's good, gang? Some of you might know me as Cold Toast or Warm Toast Bread. You may have seen me from this video, or this video. If not, welcome. So this is my second playthrough of doing a Past the World, and I've listened to all your comments, and this time I'm gonna do a little bit more than just fight a stupid little Deerclops. I'm gonna try my best to get through the Perforators, the Queen Bee, and Skeletron. Now, it might be a little easy, or it could be a little tough. Who freaking knows? Oh, and one more thing. I'm stuck as a nasty summoner. Actually, I'm not stuck, but I'm just gonna go with it. So there is a few things I want to get before we actually go fight those bosses. I want to go get the Seabound Staff and the Death Stare Rod. That way I can complete my little summoner journey. And a few more plans, I guess, before I like leave it off to the next person. I want to rebuild the house. I want to make an actual thing for these relics. And yeah. Oh, yo. Okay, cool. See if I can get it. Seabound Staff. Oh, there it is. I forgot it's renamed the Brittle Star Staff. Alright, so we did get it. And now I'm actually gonna spend some money and reforge all this stuff. It's kind of whack, I'll be honest. Alright. Alright, now I want some... get about 2 accessories. So we are gonna go to the Sunken Sea, which I don't know if anyone's been down to yet. Here we are. We need these guys, the ghost bells. So we need to get Voltic Jelly, a little tiny accessory. Let's get in there. Hey, we got it. Let's go. Boom. Look at all them summons. See, I'm doing pretty good for someone that hates playing Summoner. Oh, shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. But it's whatever. Okay, bro. So much better with wings. Right, watch out for the little bees. Oh, whoa. Hey, we did it. Let's go. Now, before I fight Skeletron, I am gonna make this look a lot fancier. So I just kind of want to build something for these. They kind of look like a nuisance just sitting there. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now, because now we can move on to... who is it? Skeletron. Yeah, get him, boys, get him. That sucks. First try too. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I think we are ready to fight Slime Gods. Oh, their health is getting wrecked. Alright, we need to worry about that one. Let's tag him up. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. Hey, we did it. That was easy as heck. Well, I am unfortunately out of time. Wasn't able to get the Terra Spark boots. But I hope you enjoyed my little section of the Past the World. And yeah, good luck to whoever goes next.
Hello, I am Phantasm, and you might know me for this, and this. I got to collaborate with a bunch of other cool YouTubers in this Past the World Calamity Edition thingy, and here's my part. Not gonna waste time with details about what this is about, since I'm sure the other YouTubers before me already explained this. So the first thing was that I checked the map and I couldn't see much. Then I checked what bosses have been defeated, quickly realizing that I was the one to enter hard mode. Then I also noticed that the loadout I had was for the Summoner class. I started with some quick accessory upgrades, starting with the Lightning boots and ending with the Terra Spark boots. I wanted to test the loadout that I had, since it's been a while since I had played Summoner in Calamity, so I defeated the King Slime again and acquired the Slimy Saddle. A bit later I ended in the Underworld and started mining some Hellstone. But why? You see, I played a lot of Calamity lately, but I kinda played melee subclasses only, and I learned a lot about the melee class, so here I am changing the loadout, so I start playing melee again. The first weapon that I crafted was the High Five, then I shimmered the Gel Pick since I needed the materials for the God's Gambit, and then I crafted it, as well as the Molten Pickaxe, which has the same power as the Gel Pick anyways. I noticed that navigation was tough, so I decided to improve the infrastructure by making a railway system, but shortly after I noticed that the corruption is close to the spawn, so I started making an elevator to avoid any natural disaster when this happened. Well, I guess I'm killing goblins. Dead. What a time it would be to build a golden statue, right? I continued with the railway system. Well, not anymore. There wasn't any snow pylon, so I decided to get that as well and look for this place. This flooded house looked so cool, so I said, why not make another house above it? And do that, I did. Then I got some warding reforges and also the model of horseshoe balloons, as well as the fractured arc. Well, I had to defeat 3 bosses and the wall of flesh was one of them. The other 2 would be deer clops and the queen slime, so here I am. Now, if there's anything you need to know about Flinxes, is that they don't spawn on snow or ice blocks, so I was like, what if I stay near the snow cave? Turns out it worked pretty well. I crafted the summon item and there I was, ready to fight deer clops, and I also had a really cool arena design for this, provided by Mother Nature. You see, this lake helped me avoid the icy spikes that he spawns, and reaching the boss and hitting it was not a problem since I had the God's Gambit, so in a few minutes deer clops was defeated. Next up, probably one of the most boring activities. Oh god, how much I love quality of life mods. Now, if there is something you need to know about me and this challenge, was that I was hella limited because of real-time events. I had 3 hours to record this, but I had somebody to come over my place, so the time went out to 2 hours, and that's why you won't see me do fishing and craft potions. I summoned the wall of flesh, but guess what happened? Died. I decided to get some more buffs, and the single way of doing that was by opening Shadow Chest. Another attempt, another death. I guess plan B it is, and plan B was to get the ball of Fugu. This allowed me to keep more distance while dealing a lot of damage to the Hungries and the wall itself, and honestly this went just as expected. This was going so far so good. So far so good again. So far so good that eventually the bridge ended and I had to freestyle. I was about to rage knowing that I will die again, but then I say, don't die horses when dogs want. And yeah, the wall of flesh died. I picked up the treasure bag and saved since I wanted to avoid any game crash. Welcome to hard mode, straight to mining. Honestly, I didn't really have any idea regarding the weapons of choice against the Queen Slime, but I continued with grind, getting the essence of sunlight, then the souls of night. The tides turned in the hallowed biome where this guy spawned, and guess what did it drop? It was the earthen pie. Right after the door rang, so I knew I had to finish this as soon as possible. I got the bloody worm scarf, then I went straight for the queen slime, so I could get over with this run despite me really willing to go even further. I have done spears only, so I know the potential of this weapon, and you can also notice how good it is. Yet another adrenaline charge, yet another 25% of HP drained, and in a few seconds it was done. Well, I still had 40 minutes left to record, but I really had to go, so I crafted the mech summon items and passed the world to the next player.
What's up guys, I'm Obsoleek. I pretty much play Calamity mod 24/7 and it's the main reason why I got into Terraria. I do Calamity mod guides and loadouts, full movies, and have interviewed Fabsul himself. In short, I'm obsessed with this mod, so check out my channel if you are too, and let's get started. So today we're doing Past the World Calamity Edition. I'm gonna be honest, this weapon, I don't even know what that thing is. So we're in charge of 1, 2, 3, and 4. We only have 3 hours to do this, so time is... time is ticking. No, I was gonna do this. Somebody beat me to it. What is our best weapon here? And this might be able to cook against cryo. Okay, here's my plan. We're gonna beat cryogen, and then we're gonna use the avalanche to absolutely annihilate the destroyer. First thing to do, farm for wings. Somebody already did it for me. You are amazing. Okay, go for like demon. Oh, this thing's broken. How bad is clam? This could be throw. Holy. There's one death.
Very nice.
Please give us souls at night. 4? 4? This is great. Why is there so many enemies? It's like I have a battle potion active, but I don't even have one. Give me the drop. Wait, I didn't see that. No. All right, we're gonna sit up here for a bit. Hopefully not die to anything crazy. We're just gonna farm. All right, we're good. I think because we're melee, I'm down for some demon action. We still have our battle potion active, which is really good. So we just gotta hang here until we get enough of the snow of Elium. Where's my normal snow biome at? Oh wait, here's normal snow. Hold on. Oh, sweet. Wait, we figured out the strat. Okay, wait, watch this, watch this. I hope this works again. It might have been just pure luck. We're gonna walk off screen, and then we'll walk back. It didn't work. Walk back. Yeah, we're getting spawns now. Yes. All right, we're out. Oh, it's gonna be a terrible night. Fantastic. That's kind of unfortunate. I mean, I'm pretty sure that means the twins. You know what? I've got an idea. Nope, idea was not gonna work. No. Yep. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna go for the giant crusher, or it seems like we actually have like mana and stuff, so we might be able to go for like a really scuffed mage build. Oh, bro. All right, let's go with this guy. So far, so good. And oh, I got it. No way. Wait, I got 2 drops. So this is our new weapon. Should we just try with no arena real quick? Oh, now we're cooking. What are these spawn rates? Look at this. No. The no-hit is done. It's over. And go. Come on. Yeah. We get it? We did. Let's go. So here is the avalanche. Now, you might be thinking, it's a true melee weapon, it's bad or whatever, but trust me, this thing does some very questionable things to the destroyer. This is pretty satisfying. We basically just have like way better wings. The fight should not last long at all, and then after this, I want to get some life fruits for the next person. Wait, the damage is actually not good. What's going on here? I might be cooked. No! A shark! Man, I would hate to get another shark right now. A shark! Why are sharks so... Yes! No! Okay, cool, we're good. Here's the guy. Wow, so far the damage is quite good. This fight might actually just take forever. Hold on. Oh, it's a skill issue. Okay, nope, we can't do wings only. It's over. No! Look how low he is! Here we go. Kind of scuffed, but it should do the trick. Yeah, I'll take that. 13k damage a second. GG's. I'll take it. Oh, I got it. I think the plan is to go jungle, get life fruit, and kind of go from there. Oh, well, we have that now. Beautiful, we have that. I went ahead and went to the jungle in order to get some life fruit to basically give us the best chance of surviving the later stages of the game with hard mode. The final one, we go here, toss that, get the biggest fruit. All right, we're gonna hang out here for a bit. I don't know if this is good enough, but it should be. I went to the hollow in order to get some souls of light, and I also was kind of looking for a Rod of Discord, but I just realized you can kind of just buy it, so I kind of wasted a bunch of time, but that's okay. I just want to see. Wait, we kind of do damage with that. Okay. Not really getting any fancy drops just yet. Slow down. The speed limit. We didn't really get anything super notable. We still don't have the alchemy table. All right, let's go ahead and do maybe a quick journey in there. There it is. Let's go. Okay, I need to get damage on that guy. Hurry. No. All right, we've got about 30 minutes left, so I'm trying to make use of this time while we can craft the new potion that we've been trying to get, which was the Wrath one. Well, if we get something cool here, that'd be nice. I haven't really done Acid Rain Tier 2. Oh, there's the Sulphurous Grabber. Go. All right, with the power of Danny DeVito, let's go ahead and do this boss fight. Let's see if this works. There we go. The damage is already looking a lot better from last time. Kind of creating the problem, but we solved the problem by also doing this much damage. Very balanced video game. Yes, let's go spelunking for just a moment and try to get as much as we can, I suppose. Danny DeVito really carried that last fight, by the way. I just want to point that out. The anvil, done. All right, good luck to the next person. Hopefully you're set up. Also, thank you, Throarbin, for having me once again, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Oh, hello? Throarbin was a real pro for that title to make sense? Well, I guess we can make that happen. Hello, I'm Prisma Ace. You may know me for being the guy that beat Calamity's Death Master Mode on Hardcore. If you like this segment, I'm cooking up something heinous back on my channel, so go subscribe so you don't miss it when it drops. Let's just get right to business, shall we? I hop into the world and take a look at my gear. I felt so happy seeing hard mode gear in my hands, and it looks like one mech has already been laid to rest. While I looked around the map, the pirates decided to show up. While I deal with these scurvy-ridden, showerless freaks, it's a good time to get my plan sorted. The bosses I'm allowed to kill are the Twins, Skeletron Prime, Brimstone Elemental, and Calamitous Clone. but to make it interesting, I'm gonna do it in reverse order. If I have time after, I'll get the next player nice and prepped for Plantera, then I'll mess around for a bit. As for now, I want to get the Evasion Scarf, and I'm only missing some Souls of Light. Queen Slime drops them, so let's dispatch her real quick. Fighting the Queen Slime without an arena was a horrible idea, especially since it's been a while since I've even fought her. Surprisingly, I get through the entire fight without getting hit. Well, entire fight until this. Man, not a no-hit. Guys, I'm bad. Wait, don't actually throw please. Wait, let me relax. Alright, it did not need to be that close. I return home to make a snazzy new evasion scarf with my souls before returning back to the Hallow to build more houses. In Calamity, the wizard sells the Rod of Discord if he's in the Hallow, so I get my hands on it for everyone else's sake. Unlike these non-professionals, I actually prefer dodging the bosses instead of using this thing. Speaking of dodging bosses, why don't we crush Calamitous under our heel for just a little fun? This fight is considered pretty hard by a lot of people, but once you learn it, it's rarely ever gonna kill you. The bullet hell sections aren't too bad, and the brothers phase is not that much harder than the twins. Her loot is good for mage players, but for every other class, it's only post-Plantera that you can do much with her ashes. Killing her here won't make the mechs easier, I really am just flexing, huh? Calamitous' ashes can be used to make the Brimlash sword, and you'll see in a moment how frankly mediocre it can be. All you need to make it is Swaveite, which is Brimstone ore, and her ashes. Speaking of Swaveite, I mined it up to make the sword and the charred idol, since our beautiful Queen Brimmy is next on the chopping block. This is when I realized that the Brimlash truly was basically Brim trash. I had to lead her back and forth for more DPS, which made me end up taking extra hits. Still wasn't too hard, to be honest. Instead of getting a new sword, I decided to take on Skeletron Prime immediately. I ended up with the exact same problem of having to dodge worse in order to get decent damage. Unfortunately for Skeletron Prime, I was used to his Calamity Master Mode shenanigans, so the one-headed Prime with no friends is no more than scrap metal to me. Once again, despite complaining about the sword, I continue to use it. This time its issues are just too much though. Because I can't aim this thing, it puts both twins in phase 3 at the same time with bad DPS, which is a certain death sentence. This phase is meant to be done solo. Finally bite the bullet and go mining. I hate mining. Anyway, I downgrade my sword to the Flare Frost Blade, which is better by the way, thank you. Despite being earlier in progression, it does more damage and it's easier to aim. Perfect. I can pack up Spasmatism and then pack up Retinazer instead of trying to do both at the same time. It's perfect, it's so good. How much time do I have left? A whole hour? Let's start upgrading our accessories with the Ankh Shield, which I'm surprised wasn't already crafted. Thing is that each of the root accessories are craftable in Calamity, and we already had everything we needed. All I had to do was throw the thing together. Melee is the easiest class in the game, so I wanted to keep it pushing. The Mechanical Glove is a fantastic accessory, boosting our damage, swing speed, and weapon size all at once. The only thing I was missing was the Titan Glove, so I found for a Mimic and thankfully I get it first try. The final new accessory upgrade is the Angel Treads, which is the combination of the Harpy Ring and Terra Spark boots. The extra running speed and flight time you get makes this equip a mainstay for most of hard mode. While the Flare Frost Blade is decent for Plantera, we can definitely do better. What could be better than that? Well, it's the wooden sword, obviously. Nah, I'm only kidding, but it does upgrade into the Biome Blade, which is a really good weapon. It has a bunch of different effects depending on what biome you right-click with it in, but the forest one is just the easiest to use, so I'll stick with that one. I spent some more time in the jungle mining Chlorophyte and turning the existing arena into a better Plantera one. I also picked up some Life Fruit too, making the Sanguini Tangerini to boost my max HP to 525. I also grabbed myself a full Chlorophyte set since the Palladium one is kinda dead now. With my last remaining time, I built a massive arena on the right side of the world. Right as it ends, I get hit by a solar eclipse, so I used my last remaining time to get myself the Death Sickle. Thank you, Mr. Reaper. With that, I'll leave this world to the next person. Let's watch them cook.
This is that's the world.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Mega, and I have not done a regular playthrough of the Calamity mod since the final boss looked like this. I hope my skill has improved enough over the years for this. Immediately upon joining in, I am, as most people would be, totally confused on where I am in progression. However, it didn't take long for me to notice that I am here for Plantera. Finally, not the mechs! Now that I know what I'm doing, better not waste any time. Okay, cool. So with Plantera out of the way already, I knew exactly what I had planned for the rest of my time. I was scared of this guy. Another IoT. Come on. Oh, finally. Bro, I can't even beat Lunatic Cultist. Just throw the whole thing away. I suck at this game. Why do I even play it? Oh my god. After that, I decided I just wanted to enjoy some building. So, at the end of the day, I basically just killed a bunch of bosses, and that's about it. Time to pass it on to the next person.
Hey, I'm Yardis, and I'm a Terraria streamer. Let's just get to it. As soon as I spawned in, I took a good look at our equipment. It looks pretty usable. However, I decided to change our build up to be a little bit more meta. For one, we're missing the Asgard's Valor. Fortunately, a beautiful lad made the Ankh shield already, so that was no issue. As for our place in progression, I was told that the latest boss I could kill was the Lunatic Cultist, meaning I was given 7 bosses to deal with according to the boss checklist. So having optimal gear was pretty important. Speaking of optimal, the Magluminescence, the greatest accessory of all time. Why? Is it the greatest of all time? Well, it's the only accessory that... I saw a Levi Titan in this chest, and it's pretty much the strongest ranger option at this stage, so I opted to swap to ranger, grab the best mount in Calamity, farmed a quick blood moon for blood orbs, then went to go dupe potions. Wait, dupe potions? Is Yardis a dirty cheater? Yeah, I'm a disgusting bug abuser. There's a team mod loader specific interaction with the alchemy table and the shimmer. The shimmer gives 100% of your potion materials back, and the alchemy table has a 1 in 3 chance to save an ingredient from being consumed when you recraft the potion. So that just means you end up with more materials and therefore potions. Scummy maybe, but I couldn't care less. It's been in the game for over 500 days now, and team mod loader hasn't patched or even acknowledged it yet. At this point, it's similar to the Hoik. Then I went to the Abyss to mine Scoria ore. We needed to craft our upgrades, which are the Miracle Fruit and Hydrothermic Armor. I swapped out the Mechanical Glove for the Destroyer Emblem and the Community for the Living Dew. The Community is actually pretty overrated and only viable late game, and the Living Dew is the strongest survivability accessory at this tier. Made a Wither Blossom Staff, the strongest support minion pretty much until post Moonlord. You'll understand why specifically after we kill Plaguebringer Goliath, which we're gonna do right now. Boom. Close fight, honestly. Now we've unlocked our core build that'll carry us all the way to post Moonlord. It's the combination of Wither Blossoms and the Plague Tainted SMG. Simply put, the Plague Tainted SMG right click has a 75% flat crit rate if the enemies are inflicted with a Plague debuff, which the Wither Blossoms continuously apply. So now you have this super strong flat 75% flat crit rate super homing giga weapon. And yeah, with our busted loadout, I'm gonna go kill Aureus real quick. Pretty useless aside from the Starlight Fuel cell really. Then onto the sleep fest of a fight, Ravager. Ravager has some great drops actually, namely the blood pact for our build, but sadly we didn't get it and I can't be asked to farm for it. Then I went to go kill Embers of Light, and in classic Yardis fashion, I opted to kill her in daytime. Oh, but she doesn't one-shot you in Calamity, so it should be easy, right? Wrong. Here's the list of changes of the differences between daytime death expert mode versus nighttime vanilla expert mode. The two biggest factors that make her way harder than nighttime is the mechanic known as reactive damage reduction, or RDR for short, which forces the fight to be around 3 minutes long, and then she gains double damage. The combination of longer than usual fight and massively increased damage is bad news. In vanilla, she doesn't have such a thing as RDR, so her fight is very short. In Calamity, you can't pull the Shy Guy Mask special and kill her in 11 seconds. You're forced to fight her for 17 times that length at least. Hell, you don't even gain anything. She drops the Terra Prisma from her treasure bag in this mod. I did this purely for the challenge. And since this was before my Zenith Seed training arc, I was terrible at non-infirm Embers of Light. I'm actually specifically an Infernum mode specialist. I am much worse at base Calamity and vanilla, and so I was getting farmed. My split was in danger. Would I fail to kill her and burden my teammates? Will they be forced to pick up my slack? My identity was on the line. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go all edgy this time around. We finally figured out all of our curves and pause, and that was that. Wasted a ton of time though. I could have used it to help gear up the next runners instead. And I went to take a quick detour to clean up our boss checklist, so I killed 2 extra bosses that likely no one else would have killed for the rest of the run. I got you, OCD havers. Quickly killed Perforators, then killed Deerclops because I discovered Phantasm sold the relic, and that would mean our trophy tower would have been scuffed. Then I went to go kill Betsy. She's a real boss, trust me. The boss checklist says so. White names are bosses. I got you, Keppels. And now all that was left to do was to go kill the cultist and help gear up the next players. People actually seem to have a lot of trouble with him after the rework, but I already beat him with terrible gear on Death Master mode. This is the much weaker Death Expert mode, so I accidentally did a full no-hit of him. I even submitted it to the no-hit council to see if it would get verified. However, they judge all of your no-hits at once, so it wasn't going to get checked till I decided to no-hit the rest of Death mode. But just know that it was 100% a valid, legitimate no-hit. Then I killed all the pillars except for Nebula. I just broke the shield for the next player to have an easier time. And to help the next people a bit, I went to dupe more potions so that I wasn't the only one benefiting from this exploit. Say what you want about me duplicating potions, but it's been the game for 500 days. And lastly, I went to go prepare a harmless troll for the next guy. I grabbed the Terminus from the bottom of the abyss, which we'll need later for Wrath of the Gods, assuming someone wants to go kill Noxus, and Nameless Deity. And my harmless troll was to eat an odd mushroom, spawn the boss rush, and leave. And yeah, that's all from me. If you're interested in the most nastiest, disgusting Terraria challenge run streamed, come check out my channel. Sub if you're cool like that.
I am Oklah, and I am here to defeat Astrum Deus and the Moonlord. But it didn't go exactly as planned. Alright, here we go. First impressions. There is I'm high. I am high out of my mind. There's so much going on. I'm so high. First thing on my agenda is to get better armor for the Moonlord fight, because this armor is just like the hydrothermic armor is just like the regular armor that's for all classes, but like the class specific armor I want to get is the plague, like the plague armor or whatever the hell it's called. Okay, so I'm at 71 defense, 132 damage. I'm now at 56 defense and 132. Okay, so it does the exact same but for less defense. Okay, so now I realize that this armor is just fine. This armor is just fine. I'm just gonna keep this armor. This armor's fine. Okay, so it's Astrum Deus first. How do I make the Astrum Deus thing again? I forget. I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, I don't know what's going on. Come on. Okay. Things are getting a little chaotic. Oh my god, oh. Okay, yeah, I accepted that that wasn't gonna be the fight. Dude, it's just they have so much health. Yeah. And I've decided that I'm just going to fight the Moonlord. Come on. Yes! Yes! I don't want to get too close because I'm still a little nervous. He's like, not gonna die. But yes! Boom! Let's go! Let's go! Rah! Rah, Moonlord's down. I can't beat Astrum Deus. I can beat Moonlord. Let's go! And I'm going to try the, Astrum Deus one more time. Oh. Oh, what the hell? What is... Hello? What is going on? What is going on? What the... What is going on? Am I stuck in some sort of time loop? Oh my god. I'm going to heaven. I'm ascending to the heavens. Yes! I've died! Oh my god. Whoa. Oh. The gates of heaven. Welcome, usurper. In solitude, only you behold the heavenly splendor enveloping this realm. Your presence here has been ordained so that you might fathom your destiny. The Dark One drifts in your domain. It is incumbent upon you to conquer it. Once triumphant, your fate shall interlace with mine once more, and you will be tested. Good luck. Oh. Oh my god, that was crazy. I don't even know what that was. I have no clue what that was. I guess I'm just gonna, you know, try feet in the Astrum guy again. Okay. Oh, there's one down. Oh, okay. Okay, I got this in the bag. Oh, wait, is that it? Astrum Deuce has been defeated. Nope, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. That was not it. Oh my god, don't. Thank god, holy. That scared me. Oh my god. I thought it was over for a minute there. Holy. Okay. Oh. I did my part. Hey, I didn't see you there. I'm just, you know, drinking my sorrows. Who's next? Who's next? I'm done. The summon saved me. I'm done. Who's next?
What's up? My name's Wyeeet, but on the streets they call me Pesto Pete because I have only eaten garlic pesto pizzas from Trader Joe's for the last 7 days, and my skin has started to turn green. Now, with all the formalities out of the way, let's get into my experience with Throarbin's Past the World. As a 2-time Past the World contestant, I still have never killed a single boss in any of my runs, and today I was determined to change that. So, let's see the bosses that Throarbin was gonna allow me to kill. Stormweaver, Sigma, and Ceaseless Void? I cannot believe that I got the most boring boss trio in the game. This is a personal attack, and now I have serious and real beef with Throarbin. That was when I noticed something. I didn't have the Rune of Kos anywhere. Wait a second, did not kill Providence? Oh my god. Woo! Yeah, let's go! Thorfinn is off the menu. Looks like was feeling bad for me, so he gave me a real boss fight. Absolutely giddy with excitement, I decided to go and quickly pick up a kaleidoscope from the Empress before immediately teleporting to hell to try my luck at Providence. Unfortunately, my bullet hell skills were a bit rusty and I got cooked to death by some holy fire. That was when I was hit by a brief moment of genius. What if I just stop using wings? Now, in Terraria, there are many ways to get a job done. Crits, speed, defense, whatever you call this. But one of my favorite methods is one that I like to call Undertale. You see, if I just get as much damage as possible on a summon build, I can just use the Witch's Broom and dodge bullet hells with my WASD keys. And I also end up doing much more attack damage than I would while using my other weapons. I also didn't really have to attack since the summons in Calamity are busted, but for maximal effect, I decided to alternate between the Kaleidoscope and the Eye of Magnus to really melt the boss. Unfortunately though, I was still pretty squishy and needed a bit more health since my dodging skills are a bit subpar. That's when I went to crank out a quick Dragon Volley in order to get myself the Absorber, and with that I was finally tanky enough to face Providence. But since I'm a bit of a coward, I focused on the surface hollow fight for the time being and managed to knock her out pretty quickly. Now it's time to celebrate, because Wyeeet has finally beaten the useless allegations. And what better way to celebrate than to go bully the Hell Providence with a new summon? A few moments later. Oh, honestly, that felt kind of bad. She just kind of like popped like a pimple. Well, time to go do some Sentinels. First on my list was Stormweaver, and as the #1 worm fan this side of the Mississippi, I managed to kill him on my first try. Do you see now why I was dreading only having the Sentinels? What's more is now it's time for Sigma, Envoy of the Rizzler, who also doesn't really present that much of a challenge. Unlike Stormweaver though, he was in a first try kind of situation, but like 3 isn't that much bigger of a number than 1. So now I had a dilemma. I had an hour and 20 minutes left and only 1 boss to kill. Either I can really help out my future teammates by getting them some gear, or I can do something goofy. So I decided to go farm Providence 4 more times. But I still had 40 minutes and I needed an excuse to make Ceaseless Void take a while. So why don't I give myself a little challenge? You see, Ceaseless Void has a nice built-in arena in the dungeon that makes the fight really doable and fun. But what if instead of using that, I just dug a little square in the dungeon? Yeah, this was gonna be undoable and not fun. So I made my box and I decided to just start grinding. And it was not looking very good. 30 minutes had passed and it was looking actually kind of bad. But then this happened. Make it have 4 phases. When did they add that? Yep, I failed my dumb challenge. But since I have some degree of pride, I decided to sink with my ship like a true captain and not move to the real arena, and eventually I reached my time limit. So chat, what did we learn? It's better to die a failure than to do something the right way. Now, let's pass the world.
It's me, a Cataclysmic Armageddon! But much to Throbbin's excitement, that was the last of my helium, so I am very disappointed.
I've used an awful lot of helium on you, Throbbin. I think you need to send me a new tank as compensation. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of Pass the World. I'm number 13, and let's get into essentially what is going to be me murdering a ton of bosses, or at least the bosses that I'm allocated. But anyway, who cares? Calamity! After spawning into the world, we find ourselves just outside the dungeon with quite the messy inventory and a bunch of weapons that, yeah, these things are going to have to be changed immediately. But before we do anything like that, we have to do the most important thing. Go home and look at the storage situation. However, I can't just pop over to the forest pylons because there's no pylons in range. So I run over to this pylon and use that pylon to go to this pylon. Why didn't I just use the magic mirror? I didn't notice it. I'm blind. After accessing the magic storage and clearing my inventory of all this rubbish, I then decided to cover myself in vanity. After nosing my way through the storage system, I found the exact weapon I wanted without having to craft it. These 2 glorious little dragons. I also grabbed a buttload of potions while I was here because I'm gonna need them. And as I was about to go back to the astral pylon, I noticed there was a pylon all the way down here in the brimstone with a tube that ran all the way up to the boss room. After accessing the room and settling down my mothy posterior, I summoned in my minions and began the fight with Ceaseless Void. And cool, blimey, does this poor thing get mangled. Due to the fact that Ceaseless Void loves to hold still, and these dragons love things that hold still, and we've got a whip that gives crit chance, and all the potions and everything, sometimes it didn't even have the chance to use basically anything when it was going idle. I mean, just look how quick this is! All these balls come flying in, these ones don't even get a chance to fire at me! Although to this day, I still do not understand how these orbs work. They're just... where do I go? And of course, due to this combination, Ceaseless Void perishes very quickly. And you know, since I am already down here in the dungeon, I acquire myself some necroplasm so I can acquire myself a necroplasmic beacon. For, of course, it is now time to deal with Poltergust. So after farming here for a little bit, we go back home, make the beacon, come back, and Poltergust time, hello! And of course, in the typical Calamity unique AI fashion, it basically just goes Plantera. But with more projectiles. Circly, circly, angry, angry, dashy, dashy, deathy, deathy. Whole thing didn't even stand a chance. Oh well, I've got time on my bus, let's do it again.
You may never regain souls as long as I live!
With Poltergast defeat, that means the Abyss is now completely opened up to me, which we'll be dealing with later, but first it is time to acquire myself some Blood Flare armor. So of course, I do the most optimal thing to get said Bloodstones. I summon a Blood Moon, kill a bunch of enemies, head down to the Brimstone, get a bunch of the stuff from there. I also quickly crafted myself some vacuum potions because Look at all the items go!
Come to me. Be one with me, items.
And with that out of the way, we have enough blood cores to make a full set of Summoner Blood Flare. Ooh. I also got the Cirrus and modified it. So with that out of the way, we're now going to head over to the Abyss. So first we go see Mr. Seahorse to get a bubble of protection, and using a different hole, we're going to go straight up this one and then into the Abyss. I am so glad someone made this. There's only two things I'm after in here, Reaper Teeth and a Bobbit. Oh, there it is! Thank you! As for the Reaper Teeth, our first shark and... oh. Right. So we head back to the Abyss and... oh! So we head back to the Seahorse, get our bubble, and then go back to the Abyss, where I successfully kill off some sharks, whatever the hell this is. I then get double teamed by a worm and a Reaver shark, get killed by it, but still reign victorious because summons are beautiful little things.
Even though I lost, I won.
I then head back home to make a Reaper Tooth necklace. However, I don't have all the components, so I try and force some rain, go to the desert, turns out that doesn't work. So instead I go down to the sulfuric biome to farm some... oh look! Bloodworms! Oh! No bug net. Stay there. Typical. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, and we're good to go. Time for old Duke. I've got nothing to say about it. Let's just speed run through this and carry on. No one cares about old Duke. It's just a thing that's there. To the desert, I have a sandstorm now. Kill off a bunch of little sharks, kill off great shark, go back home, make the thing, make the starred necklace, blah 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 blah, let's get going. I craft the cosmic worm so I can summon Devourer of Gods, but I also found out at the same time that someone forgot to make the elderberry, so I took all of that for them. You're welcome. Devourer of Gods has been summoned, and after beating the living daylights out of it in phase 1, phase 2 spawned, and I... what the fuck? Fudge? Was that? I dashed through your head, you little... whoa, how dare you? Round 2, into phase 2, and... there you go. What do you want me to say about it? Devourer of Gods, how many times have you seen this fight? This fight's been seen more times than almost any other kind of fight in Terraria. What do you want me to say? Oh look, it's a worm that does this and it does that and it teleports. It's a worm, it's Devourer of Gods, it's boring. With the Mechwork summon it dropped, I used it to defeat the Frost Moon, Pumpkin Moon, and the Eclipse to get all the items I need to start crafting the good stuff. After acquiring said good stuff, I upgrade my tracers, craft the Nucleogenesis, upgrade my Sirosaurus, modify it all, and then craft some silver armor. To assist the next person to make the Auric armor, I also made some Godslayer armor. However, I need to kill Devourer of Gods again, and bloody hell man, get your head in the game, take this seriously. And then craft the Dragon Egg so I can fight Yaren. Not to kill it, just so I can set up an arena. Boop, boop, done, kill me. And then surrounded the area off with walls, did what Throarbin doesn't and destroyed the bloody Sky Island, placed down a bunch of rails so you can yeet yourself off of them with the bobbit hook, whee! And had to deal with a poxy invasion. And with that, I went back home, took off my armor and clothes. But that's not when the story ends. Throarbin, this one's on your own time. Throarbin wanted me to mess with Skeletron a little bit. So I thought, what's the best way to make Skeletron suffer right at the beginning? Well, I jumbled up all of the items in the inventory, clogged it up to pieces, swapped over the loadout to something different, then summoned an invasion, put down a Zerg candle, drank a Zerg potion, left him on honey tiles, and also broke a few of the walls to replace them with gates so enemies could go through. He might have a little bit of a hard time getting started. Don't blame me, blame Throarbin, I'm just doing what I was told. Anyways, I'm off.
Yeah, my name's Skeletron. What's up? I'm the #1 ranked Terraria player in the entire world. That's a lie. Anyways, so I got onto the world and... okay. Let me pause on the stream for a moment. I had a lot of questions. First off, why were Martians raiding my house? Second, why was my inventory cluttered with garbage? Third, why do I have a Zerg potion? Okay, so once I actually made my inventory, you know, not a dumpster fire, I took a look at my surroundings. I came to the realization that I was a summoner, which is obviously the best class in the game, so I was ecstatic. What else did I realize? I knew I had post-Devourer of Gods gear, so I assumed I had to kill everything from Yaren to the Exomex to Supreme Calamitas. Now first up was obviously Yaren, and I had good armor and accessories for it, but my weapons were utter garbage. So I real quick killed the Plaguebearing Goliath, and using materials I got from it, I made the Cosmic Viper engine, giving me my own personal air force. Also, I made by far my favorite summoner weapon in the Calamity mod, the Mirror of Kalendra. This is my beloved, I love the Mirror of Kalendra. Now that I had gotten my weapons, I was prepped for the Dragon Bird, but then I realized a problem. I didn't have a place to fight it. Oh, never mind, I guess someone just made a Yaren arena, thanks. So yeah, I summoned Yaren in the arena, but this arena would go on to destroy me. Dude, what is this arena? Minecart tracks? Oh, don't die. Now I understood that minecart track arenas are really useful for no-hits, so I knew some godly professional Calamity player before me probably made this. But listen, I love my platforms like they're my basement creatures. I love platform arenas way too much, so having anything else as an arena automatically renders me as trash. Dude, this arena is horrible. I'm close. So even with the fever dream that is my arena, I managed to beat Yarn first try. Now with Yarn defeated, Auricore spawned around the world, so my happy-go-like self went underground to go mine Auricore. But this occurrence would traumatize me. Wait, there's no ore excavator? I'm actually done. Never again am I entering another modded Pass the World, if there is one. I'm now traumatized. Okay, so after I finished mining Auricore, I converted them into bars. And I made some Auric Tesla armor, single-handedly giving me a 500mg dosage of Tren. With my armor setup, I needed a weapon upgrade, so I had to farm Yarn again for the Kindle Staff. That's right, I actually had to farm instead of buying my treasure bags. So I acquired the Kindle Staff and I went back home, now prepared to make the Codebreaker to fight the next boss. The Exomex, why is there an Among Us? So I spent a good 20 minutes making the Codebreaker. It's one of my least favorite things to make when doing a Calamity playthrough. It just gets tedious. But at some point, it was finished. Alright, so who do we go for first? Let's go with the good old RS. Ow! Holy crap, why am I dying? So yeah, we beat the Exomex, and I died more times than I thought. Now with the Exomex defeated, I could upgrade so many things before Supreme Calamitous. The possibilities were endless. And with that in mind, what did I do? I just legitimately raw dogged straight into the Supreme Calamitous fight. Supreme Mommy defeated. GG's! So yeah, I had defeated the final bosses. Well, at least the main game's final bosses. Now, I still had around an hour and 15 minutes left, even after defeating them, so I just decided to prepare. Like, a lot. For my weapons, I made the Temporal Umbrella, also a weapon of mass destruction. Okay, I got a nuke now. For armor, I made Demon Shade since that's the best armor set in the entire game, and eventually my time was up after a few more upgrades. So at this point, this is the end of the Pass the World. I had already defeated Supreme Calamitous, I had already upgraded the character completely, so everything was done. Wait, what's happening? It's over, right? Wait!
And it all comes back to me. So it's time to take out the ultimate Calamity super bosses, Noxus and Nameless Deity. But I won't be doing it alone. I've invited special guest Wexel Radley to join in these battles.
We're in! Oh my goodness.
All right, hop on over here right now. Right this second, young man.
Right this second?
I need help. Hollow Pylon, go! While I tell Wexel what is going on, because he's never actually played Calamity before, let alone the super bosses, let me tell you why we're fighting Supreme Calamitous again. See, Skeletron didn't kill this boss enough times to craft endgame gear and make the summon for the Noxus boss, so we had to kill it at least once for the necessary materials.
Oh, she came to you. He just won.
Oh, this might be infinitely easier out here.
Are we able to go back? Like, we're killing all our
never
NPCs.
mind, we're doing
They're all going
zero
down.
damage. Yeah, we need to go back.
We're not dying, though.
We're not dying, but this will take a millennia. Miss Witch Lady, would you like to get back inside your box?
Please, politely go back into your box, please.
We weren't doing super hot, and we're actually burning the time we needed for the much more dangerous bosses to come.
Wait, we don't have a void condenser. I can't make an abyss bed.
Abyss bed?
I'm getting attacked at the bed. No.
Where's the meatball? The meatball. There it is.
Meatball.
The meatball.
Yeah, rotate.
No, Wexel. You're doing so good. Oh, one last bullet.
Come back.
Hell. Ah!
Look out for the
I'm
meatball.
getting hit by the meatball's coming out of the box. I'm back in the box. I'm back in the box. I'm back in.
All right. Oh, now you can probably kill her. Now you can probably finish it off. Come on.
This is insane.
Oh, let's go. I think I got it. We did it.
Hey! New world record.
Let's go.
With Supreme Calamitous down, there isn't really any progression for us to do, at least not that I'm aware of, before we head straight into the bosses. So we made the summon for Noxus, and, well, Wexel is new to the boss, but so am I.
This is scary music.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's happening?
I'm so confused. What is going on?
Bro, I'm just moving.
What is happening?
I don't know. Oh,
what is going on? The witch doctor's dead.
No, not the witch doctor. I think some of these are supposed to be telegraphed. I don't know if that's true or not. Oh, big laser. Oh, reality just split.
What is going on?
Welcome to Calamity.
Bro, that boss is crazy insane. I genuinely have no idea what is going on, but hey, let's just go for it again. This time we tried to stay on either side of the arena and use a little multiplayer cheese.
Oh! What is happening over with you?
Stop happening! I'm about to go down.
I don't even see the health bar. Oh, what the heck? Why is it foggy?
What
is that spell?
That's even happening to me, dude. This is chaos.
I didn't dodge it, but I'm alive. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. You got this. Finish it. Finish it.
I'm alive,
let's go. It's 0.
I'm gonna keep him near this thing.
Oh. Second try.
Win?
Oh.
Hands?
Oh. What the heck?
Are you seeing this?
Yes, I am. Cutscene.
Dude. Wait a minute, do we win?
We won. Let's go.
Dude. What is that? Third try? Second try?
Second or third try, something like that.
Dude, easy boss.
Easy boss. Easy boss.
All right, let's go. One of our bosses already down, but now to actually conquer this Past the World challenge, we have to slay the god of Terraria, nameless deity. Thing is, to summon the boss, you need the Terminus item, and it wasn't anywhere in Magic Storage, nor could I find it in the bottom of the abyss. We burnt like a half hour of our time searching for this thing, and once we had it, there was one tiny detail I hadn't considered. Is Nameless Deity even multiplayer compatible?
Oh, it doesn't work.
Oh, what's happening on you?
Oh, it says you're gone. You disappeared.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean I needed one of these items too?
It might. Yeah.
Well, this wasn't expected, and, well, I don't want to kick Wexel out of the finale, so I cheated in another Terminus so we could potentially fight the boss together.
Our integrity, Throarbin.
It'll be very easily pushed aside when we're like, so you're not technically supposed to even fight this boss multiplayer, but gosh darn it, we're doing it.
We figured it out. Yeah, no. You get it. Yeah. We're gonna be like, but we figured it out. Where is this gonna send us?
A blue screen. That's where.
Wait.
Use it now. Use it now.
No, wait. I need to use a bewitching cable.
No, use it.
Oh,
Just use
God.
it.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Go.
I'll see you on the other side, Throarbin.
Maybe. Let's hope. All right, I'm in.
Oh, I'm in. Oh.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh, you got the Mursama.
Yeah, dude. What's it? This bus is going down.
All right, which one of us is Adam? Which one's Eve? Choppy.
I'll be Eve.
Oh no!
Sophie. What if it spawns 2 buses?
Ah! Oh, pretty.
Dude, I'm terrified. I don't know what to expect.
Them some big lasers. Oh, that was a big death right there.
Oh, I'm dead.
Good thing we spawned in here. We're fine.
Oh my lord, dude, I'm dead.
My lord, that's appropriate.
Wait, I'm back. Dude, I came back real quick.
Let's go. Boss not designed for multiplayer. Let's go. Oh, the sun. What the heck?
The sun.
Ah! How do you avoid that nonsense?
Or I'm still alive. Oh, that's it. That is a
dude, we
black hole.
respawn
Yeah,
so
welcome back,
fast.
dude.
If we just don't die at the same time, we're good.
Yeah, we got this. Yeah, this will be easy.
Easy, boss. Oh, what the heck? It's a
This is what I like to call a mini hit.
Wait, it just took away our rage and... What the heck?
Where is the boss? Is it on you right now?
No. She's not here.
Let's activate
there
this
he
again.
is. Ah!
Oh, dude, this boss is terrifying, dude.
This is so cool. Ouch! How do you dodge the dashes?
I don't even know, dude.
Ah! Hello, epilepsy, my friend. Also, this is not doing
Dude, look
any
at all
damage
these
to
damage
me.
numbers, man. We're killing it.
Yeah, we are.
We need a
Let's
DPS
go.
meter.
Dude, look at how much health it has. It's 1.2 million.
When is this gonna stop? How long
Right,
does this move go for?
my eyes are actually starting to hurt from this. Dude, it's just bugging out. I'm not even taking damage. Can I just stand still? Yes, I'm standing still and I'm taking no damage.
Slice. This is totally not broken.
Easy,
not broken.
boss.
Intended gaming.
Easy. Oh, what the heck?
Whoa. Robin, hold me.
Oh, come here, Wexel. I got you.
I'm scared.
What the heck are we looking at? Alright, I feel like some things are about to fall from the sky on our heads. Its health is slowly going down.
It's on me. Look, we're getting big damage. Right here.
I see nothing.
I'm just attacking up and I'm just dealing damage.
I don't know what's over your head.
We win. Right now. We win.
Dude, we're doing no damage to this, so.
It's on 1 HP on my screen. Wait, 1 HP?
On mine, it's on 173,000 HP.
Wait, is it over for you right now?
Yeah.
Look at hands on my screen.
Oh, it's after you. Oh, you left? Oh no!
I'm on the main screen. It says I passed the test.
You passed the test? What?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not worthy! I'm not worthy! You actually got to the end! What? Dude beat God before I did! Alright, I'm about to kill it. I got it! I passed it, the test!
Yeah!
Let's go! First try! Easy boss!
It's super easy, boss!
Easy boss! Wait, are you still in the world?
No, I'm at spawn.
Yeah, so you're in the world.
I am, yeah. Wait, you back at the menu?
Yeah!
So, I was hosting the world, and Wexel was somehow at spawn while I was looking at the menu screen, looking to open the world again, but I couldn't open it because Wexel was on the world. It was all a bit wonky, and some of the items that were dropped by the boss did not function properly. So, multiplayer players beware. This is not designed for multiplayer. And I didn't check that before inviting Wexel along, and I wasn't pushing him out. So here we are at the most janky victory of Past the World ever. And we still had time left, so I figured there was one other boss we could beat.
Oh, there it is. Ah!
Primordial worm.
Go to the house. Use your rear. Go to the house.
I'm going.
Get out of the ocean.
Oh,
there he is.
Goodness.
Oh, lightning. Oh. All right, I'm doing.
Oh.
670. Dude, like 1 to 2 shot. We found our challenge.
All right, dude. Yeah, no, this is it.
Let's go.
Yo, we're doing heaps of damage. Dude, it's almost half HP. 600. Oh, dude. What's that lightning attack, dude? That's crazy. I haven't looked at any of these accessories.
There we go.
Oh. Dude, I love that noise.
It is so freaky, man. You can shred this thing. It's just a matter of not being shredded. That lightning, man.
I'm thinking maybe we can deal with this by like being really far away, perhaps.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of icy crystals.
There's a lot of ice. I think we're good. No, more lightning. There's more. No.
We did so good. Oh, I'm cooking. Oh, there's the lightning. Oh.
There it is. Oh no, I got caught in it.
What were you doing? We can kill this thing pretty quickly. It's just a matter of surviving long enough to do it. Right. Hey, it looks like they're throwing a party. Oh, what the heck was this purple thing?
What are these purple things?
Dude, get over here. I think we can carry this. I think this is it. Oh, lightning! Ah!
I'm running back. Half my HP's going. If I get hit by one of these things, I'm dead. Wait, it's gonna go down, dude.
There it is.
Get it.
Oh, hey! Oh, it just poofed. Did it drop something? Oh, what is that?
Dude, it dropped us heaps of stuff.
Dude, what was that like dolphin gun thing?
This thing?
Yeah, hold on, I want to see that.
Intimidating hail butt cannon.
We still had more time, so we defeated the real final boss of the game, Torch God, and still had a whole half hour left, so we thought, there's one item a nameless deity drops that resets the world to 0, so we figured it might be fun to use that item and then speedrun the entire game and show all those who came before us how it's done. I brought the Noxus sprayer. I can literally one-shot probably all the bosses.
All right, we're in.
All right,
wait,
we speed running.
Maybe it's a pigment.
There we are. All right, root it off. Yeah. Oh, root too far. All right, good job.
Yep, got him
good
easy.
job.
All right, yep. Where to now?
I'm in the jungle.
Wait, what? Gotta get the loot, bro.
Finding Golem is going to be a hard time, man. Come on, go. Ah! All right.
Oh, look out.
We got him.
Okay,
I'm in the dungeon. It's on the right side. Go.
Dude, I'm getting left in your dust, man. You're going so quick. I'm just gonna teleport the spawn and make my way over to the left so that when you kill him, I'll get the left pillars.
All right, he's down. Oh, Moonlord's lasting for more than 2 seconds. Let's go. Oh, we got him.
Ooh, okay,
we
cool.
got
Done.
him.
What's next?
All right, Cosmic Worm. Ah! Oh, he's just ahead.
He went straight through the laser, dude.
Boom, we got him. King Slime. Got him.
Oh, yeah, can't forget him.
Wexel. We're not going to beat the world record at your pace.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Yes, we're being honest.
Whoa. You died.
I actually died, though. The world record.
There's a lot going on right now.
There is.
300 damage.
He did it.
We got it.
All right, well, the only one left is Supreme
Armageddon legs.
Here we go.
Hey, where are you? Oh, box. Here we go, box.
Oh, and the box is small because he spawned it a little high up. I died.
Don't worry. You're just gonna make it back here, all right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm just running.
I just survived. Don't worry about it.
Just survive. Avoid the meatball.
How are we doing for time?
4 minutes.
We've got 4 minutes left?
We'll just say 4 minutes.
No. Came back and just died. No. Quick.
3 minutes.
We're good. I'm trying so hard, dude. I'm nearly dead.
No. I just spam Rod of Dissonance. It can't catch up to me. It can't catch up to me. Oh.
I'm not dead. No,
oh, we fail.
Hang on, wait. Yeah, no, because I was out. Wait, real quick. Let me look at them. Yeah, by my time, we actually have another 5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right, we got one more shot.
Run.
Just run.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm down again.
No. Yes. All right, we can hit her. Hit her hard.
We did it. It's still 31 HP.
Oh. Hey. We got it. Let's go.
Woo, we did it. You know what? That's a win in my books.
That's an epic speed run right there.
That's a win in my books. All right.
Oh,
GG's, Possible Calamity. Easy game.
Easy game.